everyone, it's me, Miss Dunn, here to teach you all about science. So we're gonna go ahead and get started right now. Oh, I'm sorry, there's someone at my door. Hang on one second, I'll be right back. Hello? Well, hi there, cousin. Oh my gosh, it's my cousin, Sammy Science. Well, hey, Sammy Science, I was just about to teach my students all about matter. Well, matter? I know all about matter. I got my PhD in all the sciences. You think maybe I could come in and teach the children all about science? Well, I don't know. We'll have to see. Why don't you come upstairs? And actually, I just remembered that I need to go get my car fixed. Do you think that maybe you could teach the lesson for me today? Well, sure, cousin. Let me get on over to that recording-majig over there in the lab. All right, I bet you'll have fun with them. Bye. Well, hello, children. My name is Sammy Science, and if you heard, I'm Miss Dunn's cousin, and I'm going to be teaching y'all all about science. So this is my laboratory, or my lab for short. And here I'm going to be showing you all kinds of stuff. But we're going to start with matter. With what matters. Matter. So to unlock our experiment in the lab today, we've got to learn some vocabulary before we know what's going on to make science easier. So we got to start with stuff you already know. You know about the states of matter. There's the solids. That means that they're the same size and the same shape, and all the little particles inside are real tight, like this, right here, this glass. That's a solid. Now, inside my glass is a liquid. Now, liquids are the same size, but they take up the same shape of their container, and the particles inside are all flowy, like this water. If I poured it in something else, it'd look like that shape. And now, right here, that last one, we don't talk about in company, it's gas. Gas is the thing that goes around and takes the shape of whatever it's in, and it expands or contracts wherever it is. And all them particles are just floating all around like the air. Yes, those are the things you already know about matter. But there's a big old word we're going to be hearing all day long here in the lab, and it's the word substance. Substance is anything that you're looking up that takes up space. It's matter. You're going to hear that word. We're going to be talking and experimenting today if something's going to dissolve or disappear. It's when a substance evenly is around and cannot be seen. It disappears. You can't see it. And there's also a word called a mixture. That's when two or more things are mixed, but you can still see them, like a fruit salad or like a box of Legos. You can see all the little pieces still. It's not all mixed up. The thing that's all mixed up is a solution. It's when a substance mixes and dissolves, there's that word again, and disappears into another substance like tea or even some salt water. So for our experiment today, now that we know them words, keeping in mind especially this real important one, dissolve or disappear, we are ready to unlock our experiment. So here in the lab, we have to be very safe. We need to put on our goggles to protect our eyes. We gotta protect our eyes, and gloves for our hands. You gotta make sure your hands are protected here in the lab. So for our first experiment, now that we've got our vocabulary in our brains, we are ready to investigate mixtures. That's when the things are like your Legos and like fruit salad, like Sammy Science's brain, it's like a fruit salad. I'm so crazy. So that's when the things get mixed together, but you can still see them. Or a solution, that's when things dissolve and disappear. You can't see them anymore. It's just one thing. So keep those in your brains as we're investigating. So now, just to be real fancy, I'm going to show you the things we're going to be investigating today to see if they're going to dissolve and disappear and make a solution, or if they're gonna be a mixture and still be able to say them. So here we go. We're gonna investigate how these different substances, remember that's just a thing that takes up space that matters, because you matter, we're all made of matter. So in this first one we got, don't do this at home y'all, we got that sugar. Can you see the sugar? Okay. Next we got, ooh, that one's salt right there. Next up we got one of my favorite things in the whole wide world, coffee grounds, delicious. And our very last thing we have is some sand. From out at the back of the laboratory, we got a sandbox, okay? So here's all our stuff. Now I've got to zoom y'all in so you can really see the science happening. I got my water here, y'all, and I'm gonna go ahead and put in about the same amount in each of our containers to see if it will be dissolving or if it will be a mixture and we can still say it. So I'm gonna put in about the same amount in each one. We'll try about that much and see if we need some more. It's a good thing my orange hair is so nice and short, or else I would have had to make sure to pull it back. All right, let's see if that's about the same or if we might just need a little bit more. Let's see if we might just need a little bit more in each one. Now, friends, you could try this at home with an adult supervision. Right now, my cousin Samantha, she is out. She's letting me use her laboratory. And now I need to use something very, very important in our experiment, a tiny spoon. And we're gonna mix these up for just about 60 seconds. You know, we're gonna mix it, and see what happens. So this first one here, that was our sugar. See what's happening to the sugar as we're mixing it. See what's happening? Take a look real nice and close there, yes. See what's happening? Oh my word. It's like it might have just disappeared. Let's take a look. Let's try the salt water next. Let's try the salt mixture. We're gonna mix it. Yeah. We're gonna mix this thing right on down like a little hoedown, you know what I mean? Okay. So here we go, we're mixing that thing up. We are mixing it, and oh my word. Take a look nice and close. Scientists, take a look. What's happening to that water? Okay. Now we're gonna go next to our little coffee grounds. Nice and close, a good shot right there. We're gonna mix it. You might see mom and dad mixing it with this. Smells so good. Mix it up. Give it a nice little mixing, and let's see what happens with that. And now our very last one that we're gonna be mixing is this, you know, some sand and some other fun things that are in my sandbox on the back of the laboratory here. And we're just gonna give it a good mix and see what happens. All right, we've mixed it up good. Now take a look, boys and girls, at what happened to our first set. Take a look at that sugar water. I'd love to drink that sugar water because it looks just like clear as day water. Look at that with white behind it. You see how those two look like I might have just tricked you a little bit and put in the faucet? I didn't. See how it's all mixed up? It's dissolved. So these two do dissolve. They make a solution. It's a solution, you know what I mean? Not like a conflict in resolution, but it is a solution because it's all cleared up. Now, if you look at our coffee grounds and my sand mixture, you can tell that that is just a mixture because you can still see the items. You can see the substances still. They did not totally come together like this in my solution. All right, boys and girls. So today we talked about solids, liquids, and gases. We talked about mixtures and solutions, and we did a little experiment about our items. Oh, I want to get that camera nice and up and big because I know just here in a second, my old cousin is going to be coming in through that door. Oh, my goodness, I can hear her knocking. I will be back with you shortly for another fun experiment. My name is Sammy Science. Goodbye. Sammy, Did you teach while I was gone? Yes, Cousin Samantha, Miss Dunn, that's what the children call you. They did a good job learning all about matter and things that matter. Well, Sammy Science, thank you so much for coming on by, and I hope that you'll be able to come and visit with my students again soon. All right, Cousin Samantha, see you around. Hey, looks like we got some fresh water here. Why don't I go ahead and just take a sip?